Good morning and welcome to Lena for Lent for this week. My name is Lynne Martin. I'm the Medway campus chaplain. Our theme for Lena for Lent today is about contribution. Over this week, we want to encourage you to explore and to use your gifts, your abilities, your talents in order to serve those around you. I think if this past year has taught us anything, it is the fact that we are created for relationship. No doubt you will have heard the phrase, no man is an island. It's a concept that's shared by many of the world faiths, including Christianity. It expresses the idea that we were created for community. And generally, we don't thrive in isolation. It's a bit like a piece from a jigsaw puzzle. By itself, it's fairly meaningless. It was created to be part of a much bigger picture. That is how God created us. And the Bible calls us to be good and faithful stewards of the gifts and abilities that He has given us. As Christians, we believe that we're all called to contribute to the kingdom of God for two reasons. One, to bless others. We are blessed to be a blessing. And also for the building of God's kingdom. For blessing and for building. 1 Peter 4:10 says this, each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. In this particular context, Peter is talking specifically about spiritual gifts, but the principle applies to our natural abilities and talents also. You may already be confident in knowing what your gifts and abilities are, or maybe when I mention gifts and abilities, it leaves you wondering, what are mine? I find the acronym SHAPE helpful. The S is for spiritual gifts. When you read about the spiritual gifts in Romans 12, 1 Corinthians 12, or 1 Peter 4, in what ways do you see God at work in you? In what ways do you see Him using you? What have others said about you? H is for heart's desire. What dreams and desires do you have? What really excites your heart and sets your soul aflame? What's important to you? Where do your values lie? A for ability. Abilities that come naturally to you. Maybe you're naturally musical, or technology comes easy to you, or you have an administrative brain that sees clearly how things are organized. Again, what have others said about you? P is for personality. Are you a natural leader or a follower? Are you an upfront or behind the scenes person? Do you work best as part of a team, or do you work better alone? The way God has wired us will play a part in where we find ourselves thriving. And E, experience. How has your life journey shaped you? What are the lessons of life that you've been taught? All of these things God will use to point you in the right direction. If you have questions, if you would like prayer for discernment of your gifts, why not contact one of the chaplaincy team? We would love to support you in this time. Have a great day.